All right, on a day like today, I can't help think about spring. And one thing that I love to do in spring is plant sweet potatoes. But to plant sweet potatoes, you need sweet potato slips. So I'm going to show you the second method of planting your sweet potatoes to get the slips that you need to get in the ground to then 6 to 7 months later have a harvest of sweet potatoes. So sit back, relax, grab some coffee. It's going to be a short video. In the sweet potato slip video a couple weeks ago, I showed this method, which is the jar method. So the last sweet potato slip video a couple weeks ago, I showed the jar method. And the trick is changing the water out every 2 days and getting it on a heat mat under a grow light. Right now, little roots are starting to form, and before long, it'll just start going crazy. But the other method is where you take the sweet potato and you lay it long ways in a container, and then you put soil around it. So you've got the jar method and this method. Both of these methods work. They have both worked perfect for me. I prefer the jar method. That way I don't have soil inside the house this time of the year with the smell and the chance of fungus gnats and things of that nature. But I'm only gonna do one sweet potato in this method. So what you need is a container. Now, y'all, I like to think outside the box. I have flour containers outside that are like this long, and I could put 2 or 3 sweet potatoes in. I'm not doing that right now. Right now, I'm focusing on just this sweet potato. So I just got a little bowl, pop some holes in it for drainage, and it's a perfect size for this sweet potato. So this is really simple. You could use a potting mix if you want. I don't like potting mixes inside. That's just me. Everyone can, do what you feel is best for you. I'm just going to use a seed starting mix, the same kind of material that I use for starting seeds. I've done this for the last 2 years, and I've had success with the seed starting mix or a potting soil. Either one is fine. This is really simple, y'all. Seed starting mix. Get it in your container. It does not have to look good. This is gardening. Does not have to look good. But what you want to do is make sure you have soil, seed starting mix on the bottom, where you can lay your sweet potato in, and the soil is completely touching the entire sweet potato, kind of like a hand in a glove. You want the soil to touch everything in this, on this sweet potato. And I'm going to fill the soil up right to the edge of this container. What that will do is just give the sweet potato a lot of areas where they can start growing slips, which obviously is the most important thing. And while I'm doing this, let me explain the whole slip thing. If you don't know, slips are how sweet potatoes are grown. Sweet potatoes don't get eyes on them like other potatoes do, where you can just plant them and let them grow. You need these slips for sweet potatoes to take off, or they really, really help. Now you can get seed sweet potatoes, which I did last year, and they did okay, but I got a lot more abundant harvest from the vines under the ground, the roots under the ground that came from my slips. So I will probably do, seed sweet potatoes again this year because they're starting to come out at the stores. I just haven't bought any yet. But for me, I like to try to learn every aspect of a vegetable that I'm going to grow. So with sweet potatoes, these are the 2 methods to get the slips, the jar method or this method. Now, I'm done right here, y'all. That sweet potato, about 70% of it is under the soil. This is going to grow. This is going to grow. This is going to go on a heat mat under the grow lights. All I'm going to do is keep the soil moist and allow nature to do its thing, which is to grow sweet potato slips. Very, very easy. Both methods. Super easy. But that's it. If y'all enjoyed this video, do me the 3 favors. Share, like, subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. And y'all take care. God bless. Get your sweet potato slips growing so you have a good harvest down the road. I'll talk to y'all again real soon. Bye.